Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to King Arthur the role-playing war game. And actually this is the first game.
Yes,
I
my
didn't
lord.
mention in the last two episodes, but there is a second King Arthur the role-playing war game. It's a bit more different, goes in a bit, I don't know, I didn't like it as much. I feel it went a bit too far fantasy-wise, but we will play that
Yes, my lord.
after this one is done. So what do I want to do today? Well, let's check our missions. We have 3 in total. We have the Excalibur that we were just done with, and we have either to conquer London or Viconium in order to build ourselves a stronghold. There was a time when only heroes and gods knew the whereabouts of the sacred grounds where the stream of mystical power converged. They built their magical strongholds there, bleak, indestructible castles or giant halls of the kings. These were the faraway places where heroes went to fight and feast. During the last millennium, the knowledge was lost and the strongholds were left in ruins. But now, as the tides of war wonder sweep over Britannia again, these colossal keeps can be restored. You can conquer and rebuild London, one of these sacred places which lies right on the way towards the Saxon kingdom, the heart of Christianity in Norfolk. And this one goes towards the old faith, so it's a bit of a religious type of mission as well. And then we have Seeds of War and Heirs of Verconium. The closest to us is Seeds of War. The other one with the heirs is here in the north. Not sure when we will reach it, but we are going to try to get there as well.
Yes,
For
my
now,
king.
with this guy, let's see.
Yes, my liege.
3 brothers are fighting for the sacred city of Verconium, so we can either go with a Christian prince, with follower of the old faith, or we can conquer Verconium. There was a time when only heroes and gods knew the whereabouts of the sacred grounds where the stream of mystical power converged. They built their magical... no, not this one. The Seeds of War. This is the one I was looking for. Logres is a tiny province, but this is where ancient town of London stands. This gives Logres a huge advantage, but it also makes it a very desirable target. If one were to rebuild a former stronghold of King Lud, he could much easier become the King of Britannia. The realm of the King of Wessex and Kent is right in the way of your army's advance of London. Sir Cedric, a banished prince of Logres, invites you to his wedding in Wessex because he wants you to meet in secret. He may have a proposal for you. The province of Logres and Wessex have constant territorial disputes. You might as well use them to your advantage and try to set Wessex and Logres against each other, or you might find other more diplomatic way, if you will. We
Yes,
have
my king.
close by, it says that we will need adventure and leadership. This guy does not really have adventure and leadership,
my liege.
but this one does. So what I will do for right now is that I'll fill the ranks. We can recruit here Briton cavalry and Briton archers, because we are in this land of Britannia, of Britons as a population. What I would like though is to fill up, let's see, fill up ranks. Yeah, we will need to do this. It's gonna take us some time. Oh, we're out of money already. Let's see, cancel or recruitment. Filling this army up takes half of our money away. Filling these archers... yeah. That is pretty bad overall. I think that
Yes,
I
my
might
liege.
just keep it for now
Ready to serve.
and will not recruit. I'll take you over to the Seeds of War mission. And yeah, we'll send Sir Kay. On your way to the castle, a messenger tells you about his master's wealthy past in Logres that ended when the king of Logres decided to seize the family estate. The prince escaped to Essex, where he is advised not to leave the castle of his host Sir John. He feels imprisoned. If your master is a prisoner, how could he marry someone at all? My master is a very lucky man. The fair daughter of Sir John fell in love with him, and not even a reluctant father would refuse a prince as a son-in-law. So Sir Cedric has had new opportunities to find supporters. Tell me about Sir John, the lord of the castle. Sir John is the lord of his castle who offered refugee to my master. He is a wealthy man, but somewhat possessed by his desire for power. Sir John is a devoted follower of the Christian faith. Let's not hide our banners, let's go forward. When the herald announces you as a knight of King Arthur's round table, you hear surprised whispers from the guests. They look at you with respect. The feast hall is crowded with some nobles from nearby lands. You see some noblemen from the province of this region as well. I introduce myself to Sir John, the lord of the castle first, definitely. After their formal introduction, Sir John nods towards you and invites you to have a short conversation the next day, after the wedding. There are many tales about young Arthur, he says, and about the wondrous deeds of his knights. Maybe you could discuss the plans of your king? Let's see. Okay, I introduce myself to Cedric. After formal introductions, you try to speak to Prince Cedric of Logres. He is glad to see the Knight of King Arthur, but he hesitantly asks you to meet sometime later, when the circumstances are more peaceful. Maybe you should discuss the further plans in privacy. Okay, let's try to find the messenger. The quarter of Sir John opened for the prince would be fine for the conversation, the messenger says. He gives you detailed instructions so you can find your way through the labyrinth of the gigantic old castle. After long wandering through the lavish decorated corridors, you finally find the quarters of the prince, but the soldiers guarding the entrance doesn't seem as if he would allow just anyone to enter. I tell the guard that I am a guest of the prince and I will enter. Finally, you are in the quarters of the prince, a lavish decorated hall with tapestries depicting knights in battles. Prince Cedric tells you about his suspicion that he is a prisoner here, so he would be glad to serve young Arthur. Okay. He could help you either in Wessex or Logres. Well, tell me about your plans in Wessex. The prince tells you that the king of Wessex doesn't accept the followers of Old Faith, although their number is growing. Besides, the harvest was poor last year, which means that the people are discontent. Cedric could organize a revolt but wants to be the lord of Wessex. Okay. I could tell Sir John. Tell me about your plans in Logres. Cedric has relatives in Logres and some new friends in Wessex. With carefully hinted lies, he could sow the seeds of discontent. Logres will send soldiers to Wessex, but the Saxon will be ready. The skirmish will weaken both kings. In return, he wants to be lord. I mean, let's say this man is a traitor. I'll tell Sir John later. It's the rightful thing to do. Sir John listens to you with disgust while you tell him about Cedric's plans. His king was always suspicious of the prince, he says. As a token of his gratitude, you can freely pass through Wessex for 2 years, and you can recruit some good men for a very reasonable sum of 4,000. I need good men. I will pay. We lost 4,000 gold. We gained 2 cavalry units. We gained Rightful. Not exactly what I thought we would get.
Yes, my liege.
But let's see now. So, this cavalry instead of this one. Like these ones are actually a bit more expensive. Let's take a look. No. Cavalry. Cavalry, so basically they're just about the same. No reason to go with one over the other almost. But I am thinking that maybe we will be able to upgrade this cavalry. We might not be able to upgrade these ones.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Yes, my king.
So now we can pass through here in order to get up here.
Ready to serve.
Okay, let's get our cavalry in here. And winter is around now. We have the Savage Prince and the Christian Prince to the north. Our morality went up. We'll now be able to recruit some yeomen. And we're able to pass through Wessex. Okay, breaking the curse, let's see.
Greetings, my king. With the revival of magic, many wondrous items have surfaced again. But some of these magic weapons carry dark curses, like that which fell on the sword of Sir Baylen. If you were able to remove the curse from that ancient sword of the Pendragons, you would have a powerful weapon in your possession.
So here is the continuation of the case of the quest, the Bane of Sir Baylen, and something terrible happened in the northern provinces, a cataclysm that is somehow connected to you and the sword in the stone. However, wars travel slowly and are unreliable these days, and no one can be certain what exactly is going on beyond Bedegrain. Sir Baylen, the savage, somehow went there to see the bleak wonders for himself and found a castle in the bleak wilderness and the cursed sword. If you were able to remove the curse from the ancient sword of the Pendragons, you would have a powerful weapon in your possession. The only way to purify the weapon is to take it to the sacred sites of Britannia. The decision is yours. You can either turn to the Christian monks or the druids, the followers of the old faith. So we either go, let's see, here, to the cleansing faiths, where we need reign and adventure and leadership, which we have with Sir Kay, or we can go to the north.
Yes, my lord.
Let's see. Yeah, our armies are not doing great over here. Probably picking something like this would be an idea for the moment. Let's add a bit more on adventure. And we will increase the Masterful Tactics spell effect by 30% to armor, the range defense and resistance. I want a better ability. I want to protect as many people as possible. And with you as a mage, I am going to add more points there. And going for more mana could be good. Damage resistance versus spell for the unit of the hero. 10% chance that the enemy attack spells will fail. Spell weaving is necessary. Let's go with ward first. If you can stop some of the abilities of the enemies, that would be great. Okay, and let's see, anything here to upgrade? Yeah, these guys. We'll go like this. Now we're at 12,000.
Yes, my king.
I want to go straight for him here and declare
On my
war.
way. On my way. Ready to serve.
Do I have anything on you as far as... We have a phoenix helmet, but that's about it. I am
On
going
my
to
way.
bring you over here for the XP. And let's see, another end turn.
Yes, my liege.
Oh, we can get closer to him. This will mean war. Okay, no, I'll wait and then we'll attack. I don't remember, does this mean I can attack during this turn?
Attack!
Yes. So we declared war on him. He has some break shields which are a level higher than these guys. He has some light cavalry, he has some spears. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy, definitely. Especially in our wounded state. But we're going to have to find a way to battle them. Only spearmen and crossbowmen can stop the charge of a knight. Good to know for the future. And here we are fighting our first battle into a stronghold. Here is where the enemy deploys. Archers will be pretty dangerous. We have a few capture points here. Generally speaking, I think all of these strongholds have this kind of particular buff with the guard posts getting the rain of arrows in vicinity. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to bring these swords forward.
Infantry.
Have these troops here, light troops. Cavalry, much needed.
Infantry. Archers. Cavalry. Infantry.
So
Archers.
let's bring everybody forward.
Infantry.
Cavalry over here first. Let's try to capture these points, just so we don't start losing morale.
Archers. 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 Infantry. Cavalry.
I'm just gonna run the cavalry. There's another point there. We have... Yeah, so... Everybody is going forward. We are going to start losing morale pretty soon, so we'll need to engage with him. We can go through here.
Cavalry.
So let's spread you out. These guys are still walking as I'm trying not to lose a lot of morale. Okay. We have some archer, we have some spears. Like right now, actually what I could do is let's run this guy. And I'm gonna throw a spell right in the middle of these guys. It should ruin their day. Archers will be dead. Spears will be wounded. Yeah, a few of these spells can, as I said, they can really ruin your day. So I'm gonna throw it right in the middle of there. There we have it. Nice. That is super useful there. Let's see, let's bring cavalry up here.
Archers. Infantry.
At this point, they can fire upon us and we cannot fire upon them.
Infantry.
Let's see, how much more until we can cast that again? Gonna take a bit. Okay, let's retreat them, the heavy ones a bit. Let's throw another one of these spells here. And even though you're looking at it and thinking that, hey, it feels like doing these two of these spells is like cheating, don't worry, the enemy will throw it upon you as well. Okay, yeah, they have a bunch more units here. Okay, now we have no more mana.
Infantry. Archers. Fire!
The cool thing in this game is at least archers don't run out of ammunition.
Fire!
Okay, can I... Let's bring these archers on this side. Because now when I do this, I can put a buff on one of our archers to fire 3 arrows at once.
Fire!
And that should really take care of these guys. Okay, let's bring the heavy infantry in the front, because they seem like they wanna charge us. Yeah, and let's start firing there. Charge here. Good. With Sir Baylen, we're gonna go with Cleave. Okay, we're done with these guys. I am going to throw down the Masterful Tactics here. Gain that extra buff. Problem is they do have a bunch of break shields, so I'm thinking probably getting them through the forest is actually a good idea. Let's bring this cavalry up here.
Archers, fire! Fire!
Now let's fire upon his infantry up there.
Infantry, 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 infantry.
I'm gonna engage. The light infantry here.
Archers, fire! Infantry.
Okay, nice.
Infantry, infantry, infantry. Archers,
Right.
fire!
Axemen, okay, they're bringing another set of Fuskarls.
Fire!
Let's shoot at them there.
Infantry, attack!
You, what are you? You are heavy footman. Okay, let's retreat. Let's retreat here.
Infantry. Infantry.
Can go with another cleave.
Infantry. Infantry.
Okay.
Infantry. 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 Attack!
Okay, let's retreat these. No, no, run away, run away. You cannot fight spears. Pretty easy lesson. Day 1 total war lesson. Don't charge your cavalry into spears.
Archers, fire! Fire!
Hey, what did I say? Yes, okay. Let's keep them. They're close. Yeah, let's try to charge at these spears now.
Archers, infantry.
I am not sure how this infantry got engaged there, but
Infantry. Infantry. Archers,
start shooting there.
Infantry. 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 Infantry.
Oh yeah, it's the fire at will. It's their weird engagement. I should take them off. Let's see. So we'll put fire at will at the start. Yeah, that should be about it. With you, I'm gonna bring you there, and we're gonna fire.
Charge! Archers! Fire! Cavalry!
Yeah, let's charge at them.
Infantry! 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 Cavalry! Archers! Fire! Cavalry!
Okay, and I'll charge you here, and I will charge you here.
Charge! Infantry! Infantry! Attack! Attack! Cavalry! Archers! Fire!
Okay, well,
Cavalry!
I think overall that's about it. So, what should I be doing right now?
Archers!
Let's get out of this engagement. They still have a bunch of these heavy warriors here, so I think that we can shoot at them. We're at close range, it shouldn't hurt our troops. Okay, and let's capture the points. Make them lose morale. This guy's tired, this guy's tired, yeah. So the stamina is definitely hurting there.
Fire!
Okay, some of you engage here, some of you engage there.
Archers! Fire! Infantry! Attack!
Okay. And with that in mind, let's just capture it, and we should be totally fine. With the little troops we had, we managed to pull off a victory, which is pretty satisfying, to be honest. There we have it. Good. Plenty of experience for everybody involved, plenty of gold and some food.
Yes, my liege.
We're almost ready to take on the Stronghold. I'm not sure if he's gonna go in and protect it. We will have to see. For now, let's end the turn. Yeah, so he went inside. We're gonna have to fight another battle. But the territory is now ours.
There are giants in the woods of Britannia, and now they have kidnapped the son of the King of Somerset. Will you risk the life of your warriors and send them to the woods to rescue the heir? The reward is huge. The ruler of the province would become...
So we have now... If we send an army to Somerset and rescue King Bertram's son from the clutches of the giant, they will join us. Since the miraculous event of the last year, the monsters of legends have returned to Britannia. First came the fearsome tales of creatures long thought to be gone, and now the fiends have bared their teeth and begun to ravage the countryside. The southern woods of Britannia are plagued by giants who have found refuge there amongst the colossal trees. They have formed small tribes and shamelessly begun to steal sheep. However, this was the first time that they had attacked innocents. Their bad luck was that they kidnapped the oldest son of King Bertram of Somerset. King Bertram has asked the help of you and your Knights of the Round Table. The reward is huge if you rescue the prince. Okay, so we will have to go here. Oh, it's pretty close to us actually.
Ready to serve.
But we will need some troops to find those giants.
Yes, my king.
And in order, we'll capture this. And I'll do another battle here.
Attack!
This one will do a lot quicker.
Ready to serve.
There are giants in the woods of Britannia.
Attack!
This battle I will fight on my own, and I'll return right back on the map to go for there to close the episode. Close it with one idea in mind, and then
Archers. Infantry. 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 Cavalry. Infantry. 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 Cavalry. Archers. Cavalry. Infantry. Cavalry. Archers. Infantry. Cavalry. Archers. Infantry. Infantry. Infantry.
And he...
Strongholds are the magic castles of legend, where gods and heroes lived, but these keeps were left in ruins. There are only a handful of sacred places in Britannia where strongholds can exist again. Each of them has a secret heart, a powerful item of magic. Excalibur is the heart of Arthur's first stronghold, and people will tell tales of how it was created from nothing, of how it was not built but born during a single night, and they will call it Camelot.
Well, welcome back. Buildings becomes available only after you have gained your first stronghold. We've just got ourselves our first stronghold. You have captured one of the few mystic strongholds of Britannia, and with the might of Excalibur you unlocked its magical potential. You are ready to build a magnificent capital and step up as the heir of Uther Pendragon, which means that after a minor rivalries of the provinces, you are now going to battle with the rulers of the greater and more powerful kingdoms. So one of the things I will want to do is definitely fill up all our ranks. We are going to use most of our gold. It's going to take us 1 year to make this happen. We will need it. No matter how I look at it, we need to replenish that army. We've gained here 2 more heroes for capturing the Sir Lucan. He is thrifty, plus 1.5 food growth, famine causes less victims. He's ferocious, plus 30 to military non-feedings, and plus 1 loyalty if the knight is an army leader, but minus 2 if he's not. So we want to keep him in power. He's neutral as well. We can give him some of this territory of Logres. We will have more military, we will have food. And let's see, who else do we have? This is, like, what is this guy? He is a warlord. Okay. With you are neutral as well. You are reckless, minus 50 tax income, plus 25 experience points, minus 50% trading income. Okay, so he's corrupted and reckless, but he's shrewd and a brave heart. So he's a good fighter, but don't give him land, basically. Okay, and he has some champions. This guy has some break shields. We will bring this army over here.
On my way.
Unite them with you.
Ready to serve.
Sir Mark here. He is a champion, so we don't need to let him as a warlord. Precise and benevolent. Benevolent. You know what? I think I like you as to take care of Logres. Getting that extra food growth, military from own fiefdoms. Maybe.
Yes, my king.
So what happens now? Well, we're gonna unite this army.
Yes,
we're gonna
my
recruit a
king.
few more troops. We're gonna start going after these. And we're gonna start going after this mission, Cleansing Faith.
Yes, my liege.
There is another cool thing about this province, which you will have to see during the next turn. One of the cool things about provinces all around here is that you will see their climate, and you will see the type of roads that they have. So climate. The usual climate in the province, it can range from hostile to perfect. The better the climate is, the higher the food production will be. And roads. Former Roman provinces take pride in their paved roads, while in other areas only dangerous dirt paths cut through the wilderness. The more developed the road system is, the higher the trade income will be. And so you will see all come like muddy trails and better climate. What else do we have? Average and wide gravel roads, which makes moving quite good, quite quick. Here we have muddy trails. Okay. And that will be it for this episode. Tomorrow we're coming back We have a few more quests to do, but we will get another main one from the second chapter, and we are going to start making, interacting, I guess, better said, with some of these bigger, stronger regions. Well, until tomorrow, I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.